Bet you weren't expecting something different, huh? Well, hello everyone, it's me, Scarlonia Friends, the Complete Series. We're gonna be taking a little bit at something different today. As you can probably tell, I reached 300 subscribers and I ran a community poll seeing what you would want me to do in honor of it, and majority of you said a new Wind Railway unboxing video, so here we are. And a fun fact, I actually had these in box since like October of last year, and they've just been sitting in the boxes for a while. So today we're finally going to be letting them free and see how they're going to be looking compared to these three. And also, it's not my first time owning the new Wind Railway items. The first one I owned is Gordon.
Gordon Dignity.
Yeah, shut up, cartoony.
Oh yeah, I'm in this too.
Now then, as you can probably tell by the three, we're going to be looking at the new versions of them, plus one more, which is a surprise. Ooh, I'm not going to tell you till we get to him.
Okay. Should we start off with Rosie, the least controversial here?
Okay. Now, the reason why I wanted to get the new Wind Railway Rosie is because, well, I think this version is okay for the most part, but I think this one is a vast improvement.
Okay. I'm gonna hold this so you can open. Alright. Here's the scissors. Just be careful. Dude, what do you... Hang on. There's a... Oh. Crap.
I'm also going to be keeping the boxes as well, because they look nice.
Okay, I guess that's a different way of opening it.
It's me!
Here's Rosie. What does she look... Oh, okay. I think I know what she's looking at.
So, yeah. For some reason, I think the color's just like a little bit darker on the new version than on this one.
One thing the older one got right was the wheel color. I am not a fan of the two-tone colors on the new Rosie. It's just not good.
However, as great as this model is and as okay this one is, they both have got one problem, and that is they are both lacking her headlamp.
Yeah, one of the key features of the new Rosie was her headlamp.
But for some reason, they just left it out on her releases.
Oh, and it's not like there's something else. Another engine who we're going to be looking at soon has a headlamp. But I guess you can make the excuse for that, for it having the headlamp bolted into the roof. So, I don't know.
Overall, a great model. I'd say it's a vast improvement over the wood model, even though I'd say this is okay for the most part. Overall, I give this like a solid 8 out of 10. The only reason it's not a 10 out of 10 is because of the different in color tone and the lack of a headlamp. Yeah, but those are just nitpicks and not like it's gonna be the end of the universe.
That is a shiny side tank. Okay, off to the side you go. And next up, we're looking at mistake number 1.
Alright, come on, Nia. Oh, and fun fact, when I first got this, because he was actually complaining about this animal van here.
Yeah, I got this one. Okay, you're supposed to... Okay, please be careful. This will take a bit. Okay, we're getting somewhere.
Okay, Nia's free. You look at her while I try to get the van out.
Okay, I'm gonna take over for a bit here. Alright. At the front, we got this face. I don't know what that's supposed to be. I think I prefer the wood one for the face. Nice buffer beam detailing. And on the side, we got quite a bit of detailing. Her valve gear, piston, side rods, and her patterns. Wait, what? Dude, this piece is plastic. Like, it's not just the pumps, but this section of the boiler is plastic. Why? The funnel is hollow, so that's a plus, I guess.
Very detailed like her Trackmaster Revolution model.
Yeah. I'm just not good with holding these. I'm more of a Trackmaster guy, so bear with me if I'm a little sporadic.
Okay, now we can go ahead and talk about a rolling stock.
What even is this? Is this a reference to the one episode she had with the elephant? Nia's car. Not Nia's car anymore. Okay. This could work well as a narrow gauge brake van because of how short it is. And it looked good. So there's not much else to say about this. It's just
Overall, I think this is a really nice representation of a character that's not generally liked by fans. But if you want a good Nia model that is better quality than this, I'd highly recommend you pick this one up because it's very well detailed.
I mean, this version is but the canceled unpainted one would have been far worse. Okay, now I know what she's looking at. Okay, let's get them out of the way. Now on to mistake number 3. Number 2. I got this one. Rebecca. Why'd you say it like that?
IDK. I felt like I should get... Now, I wanted this version for a while, but I started to want it even more when the Bachman version was announced. So I picked this up back in October, just like the other two, and the final one, which we'll get to in a bit.
Oh, shoot. There's a pamphlet.
Is there a... some engines.
Does this include the second wave?
I don't know.
Oh, it does. Okay.
Okay.
Let's take a look at this pamphlet quick. Here's all the engines you can get. So there's Thomas, Percy, Rebecca, Emily, Recall 1, Kenji, Gordon, my goat, Rosie, Recall number 2, Hero, Toby, James, Edward, Nia, Why Am I in This Range, and Diesel.
Alright, back to Rebecca.
And on the back, Built for Memories, that last.
I love that.
And right here, you got pretty much the entire range.
Alright, back to Rebecca.
Okay. Where are the scissors? Okay.
You might want to cut into that.
I know what I'm doing, man.
Alright, let's flip it over to see.
Oh, the front of Rebecca is out. Okay, you talk about her while I get her tender out.
So Rebecca, like Nia, generally not liked by fans because they replaced my boy Edward
And my goat, Henry.
I will admit, this model is a vast improvement over you.
The tender is in a literal block this time.
I really love how they gave her accurate bullied wheels. Oh, and just to let you know, I have the other bullied engines as well.
There's the tender.
Oh, I have Neville, and just to let you know, she's not the only bullied engine I have. I have Neville and Norman. And the final one that I need to get is Dennis.
Okay, let's talk about the engine. Okay, here we go. That face, I don't know what to think of it. I prefer the wood one for that. They got the buffers and her front lamps. The side, it's pretty simplistic. Got the Rebecca nameplate. And whatever the hell these are. Some cab windows. And the 22. And her bullied wheels. The back is nothing special. On the top, you got her funnel.
And there's a whistle right there.
Yep. Okay, now let's move on to her tender. Okay, here we go. I'm a little bugged that the design is short on the sides. That's a little annoying. You know what else is annoying?
What?
The lack of a middle wheel on the tender. That pisses me off. If you did that on Gordon, why? They're literally the same length. Why'd you cheapen out? Ah, who am I kidding? It's Mattel. They're always gonna cheapen out. 2018 wood.
Overall, this is a very nice model of Rebecca, and just like the other, and just like Nia, it's a vast improvement over her wood model.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that they have separate coal, but Rosie doesn't. Damn. Okay. We got Rosie and Mistake 1 and 2. And now we're on to the final engine, which is actually a new one.
Kenji!
Okay. Here's Kenji. A high-speed bullet train. If you don't know who Kenji is, and I don't really blame you, Kenji was like in 3 episodes and never appeared again. And in one of those 3 episodes marks the last time we saw Henry in the OG series. RIP. Oh, there's another pamphlet. That's nice. We have 2 of these now. There's both pamphlets we have. Very nice items to have. But I think I prefer the collector's cards. Here we are with the box Scarlo is currently cooking. Oh, something fell. And it was the scissors. Thankfully, it didn't stab anyone. This is a very long process. Wait, let me do it.
No, I got it. Oh, I have an idea.
Oh, there goes the front of Kenji.
Alright, you talk about him while I try to get the coach.
Okay, at the front, we have that face. I don't really know what to say about it. If this camera can freaking focus, this entire front half is plastic. So are the bogies, which are really. Did I?
Oh, there we go.
Okay. All right. Why does this feel so hollow? Is this wood or is it plastic?
And from what I've heard, I believe that Kenji and his coach were recalled as well. So I'll have to be super careful with him. But I'm still happy that I have him regardless.
Yeah, I'll have to see confirmation on that recall.
And from what I've heard, his wood model was originally supposedly a Japan exclusive. Now he's a lot cheaper to find. You can find him on Amazon for like 10 to 15 bucks now.
Hopefully, because wood has been discontinued for like 4 years at this point. Thank the Lord.
It's nice to see long coaches again, even though it's not like express coach kind of long.
Yeah.
You guys get my meaning.
We got the separately fitted pentagraphs.
That's something that Gustavo's Trackmaster model couldn't do.
Okay. The windows feel a little crooked.
However, since he's like a Marvelous Machinery character, I wish they would have made Sunny as well. So, as he's the only character from Marvelous Machinery that wasn't made in Wooden Railway. Maybe I might buy a 3D printed shell of him and customize that from there. Who knows?
These windows are just messing with my head. They feel very crooked. Are his wheels supposed to be black or gray?
I think they're supposed to be gray.
I'll have to see confirmation on that. Oh yeah, we don't have the wood model, so we can't compare it to that.
And I just thought I'd get this because I think it looks better than the wood model. Overall, I'd say these are pretty nice models that are vast improvements over their original wood counterparts. Now, if you're new to the Wooden Railway gang, and if you want on good high-quality models, I highly recommend you pick these up. Unfortunately, the new range has been discontinued, and restocks aren't not available on Amazon, so I'm lucky that I got these while I had a chance.
Okay. And I'm gonna do what everyone here came for. You're welcome.